Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm so glad you can come visit me today. But there's two things in life that I truly enjoy. It's audio items, things that, produce audio or capture audio, and budget deals or affordable deals. And the nice people at Tonor actually sent over this microphone and gave me the best of both worlds. This is their UHF wireless microphone that they sell on Amazon for $32.99. Aside from the price, the one special feature that kind of differentiates this microphone from the others that you can find online is that within the receiver that you plug into whatever sound source that you're gonna make the microphone speak through or go through, is that there's a built-in Bluetooth receiver so that you can stream at the same time as using the microphone. So taking a look at the actual product, it has a very good build. It feels very good in the hands, but there's one downfall that might turn some people off, is that it's made out of plastic. But fortunately, it's not too heavy and it's not too light. It's a very good weight to where there's not too much strain on the user's arm if they're going to use it for a whole entire day. And then as soon as you put some AA batteries into the bottom of it, it balances out very nicely on the whole entire weight of the microphone. Personally, I like it. I think it has a nice little design, and the LED screen on the front is nice and big. So here's the dongle, or here's the receiver, which is plug and play for the microphone. So as soon as you plug it in and have both units on, it works seamlessly. So it's advertised as plug and play, and that works. But one of the cool features is that it does have Bluetooth. So you see the charge light and the Bluetooth light, as well as a power button. Here's how you charge the unit right here, as well as the on and off switch. So this one actually does come with a rechargeable battery, and I believe it's a 1500 milliamp battery. I'll verify it when I look at the battery itself. But that's all you do. You just pop it in there. Let's take a look at the battery now. Alright. And there it is. It is a 1500 milliamp battery, so for a small device it should have a pretty decent life per use per charge. Just pop the battery in back there, get that cap on, and as I showed earlier in the video, there's a little USB port on the side, and that is how you charge the device. It is that simple. So let's turn it on. You can see the Bluetooth light right there. We can all see it blinking because it's trying to find something to pair with. So ideally this will sync and pair very easily. I'll test that out. But here are a few of the other items that they throw in. I think it's just the basic micro USB to a USB 2.0 cord, and yes it is. So that cord is used to charge the 2-in-1 microphone and Bluetooth receiver for the wireless mic. Plug it into the side right there, get that charging, and you're good to go for many hours. So here's one neat thing that they added. This is called a anti-skid ring. In the past I've had to do many retreats for church, I've had to do a lot of conferences and all of that sort, and one thing that always irked me was when someone put my microphone, my precious microphone, on a table and it just rolled off. You just hear that clank on the ground, and every time that happened my heart just broke a little tiny bit. But here it is. I'm going to show you the demonstration. Okay, I get it, that thing is hideous, it looks ugly, but if you want to be very careful with your microphone, then it's great if you have to leave it on a surface that's not on the ground. And why would you put a microphone on the ground? People can step on it. Anywho, let's get the microphone turned on, and I'll show you the LED screen with the multiple channels that's advertised to have. So you just press on for the on switch, you hold on and off to turn it off. So press to turn on, hold to turn off, and it's advertised to have 10 different channels. So if you have multiple devices on the same frequency, just change it, and it's that simple. But here's the fun part. Let's get into it and plug it into a few things. So in a perfect world, the ideal setup for a microphone like this would be to have some sort of powered mixer with a speaker, and simply all you have to do is turn this on, plug it in, turn up the main a little bit, turn up the microphone just a little bit, and just as a little disclaimer, the boom mic on my camera up above here somewhere will be true to what I actually hear compared to what you hear. So I'm going to turn on the microphone. Tap it. You hear it?
Hello, you can hear command of speakers right there. So this speaker is being picked up by my boom mic on top of my camera. So,
but with that said, the average consumer won't have a DJ setup. This is my baby speaker right here. I have a whole 6-speaker setup that I plug into this, and turntables and everything. So this is great for DJs. So if a DJ needs an affordable $32.99 wireless microphone for his gigs, then I highly suggest this. But I guess in another sense, how does the average consumer use something like this? And I have a few other demonstrations on how this can be used for the average consumer or the average person just looking for a wireless microphone. Before we move on, I forgot that this little receiver right here is actually a Bluetooth receiver as well. So I'm gonna go to my laptop and get a song playing just to see what it sounds like. 1 second. So as you can hear, this receiver is actually connected to my laptop, which is across the room, and I'm able to speak on the microphone and stream music via Bluetooth at the same exact time. So I just chose a song with that can't get me a copyright strike. So one of the biggest selling points of the microphone is to be able to use this, make announcements, speak on it, and do whatever you please with it at the same time as streaming via Bluetooth via the receiver right here plugged into the mixer. So I think that's one of the biggest selling points for this. And once again, $32.99 on Amazon. So I'm going to set up a little micro mixer to see how it sounds with the wireless microphone. I'm going to do a little bit of voiceover right now, but I'm going to get to live audio in about 3, 2, 1, plug it in right here. So I have the microphone on, and this is the wireless microphone plugged in straight into my camera via a little micro mixer. So this was my other viable option. It's for like kind of small channels like me who use a micro mixer like this to plug straight into their camera to record. I do 2 ways. I actually have a boom mic on top of my camcorder, as well as if I have to kind of get a better sound quality, I do use this with a condenser microphone. So you have to remember this is a dynamic microphone, so it's going to sound a bit different. But with that said though, looking at the audio levels on the camcorder with my HUD that I can see right now, you guys can't see it unfortunately, it looks like it's not going past the breaking point of where it starts getting distorted. So I'm back in editing and wanted to do this voiceover because I'm pretty sure everybody hears that one fatal flaw, is that there's a lot of background noise. So I would highly recommend to not use this for recording videos. But for live sound, public speaking, and karaoke, I would give it a thumbs up. It's good for that. So the last option I have behind me is probably going to be the most popular one. We're using a wireless microphone like this with Bluetooth capabilities as well, is a good old tailgating speaker or a party speaker. This could be used to have, a little karaoke party at your house.
I'm going to plug this into one of the inputs in the back right here, okay? I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to power it on right here. You can already hear the feedback. That's how loud the feedback is.
$50 to $100 party speakers aren't the best for DJs, but they're great for little parties. So I have the microphone on, and you can hear my voice through the party speaker. Just like I said earlier with the professional mixer, you hear my voice through the speaker getting picked up by my boom mic. So what I hear might not be the same thing as what you hear, but it sounds really clear so far. So I'm going to do one last test. I'm so out of breath. I'm going to do one last test, and I'm going to go back to the computer and turn on the track. I'm going to play it and talk over and see what it sounds like. So you probably hear this on my YouTube channel a lot. It's called Easy Sunday. It's on the audio library, so it's one of my favorite ones. But as you hear, I'm talking, music's coming out. Sounds pretty good to me so far. So once again, this is the Tonor K380T. I'm reading on the back of the box. $32.99 on Amazon. I went through a few of my tests and it passed. I didn't hear any clipping or anything of that sort, and the connection was always solid for me, at least. A good wireless microphone. It's a good, affordable wireless microphone. I think that's the better phrase to use. A good, affordable wireless microphone. Once again, thank you for all the support, and if you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date, please remember to hit subscribe and that notification bell somewhere down below over there for all my future and new uploads, and you'll be the first to know. See you guys later.